Okay. I have never played Journey before. We're playing this during the 24-hour indie marathon. I'm excited to play it. I've heard great things about it. I have played the other two games from this developer, Flow and Flower. Unfortunately, I do know a spoiler about this game. I won't say what it is, but if you've played it before, you probably also know what it is. And I'm kind of bummed out about that because it would have been really cool to find out what it was naturally. But it was one of those things where like people were giving awards for this game and they were explaining why. Seatbed in the chair next to you.
I know, I want some clam chowder so bad.
So I'm sure it'll be enjoyable anyway. That's the only thing I know is the thing with a capital T.
Hey, Pax, I think it's Sunday the 27th. I'm going to be in Livermore that evening, and we have some time, so we should get dinner or something.
Kami and Apex are the same.
Because then the next day I'm working all day, and we're leaving that night for Nevada. Do you ever work out in the NNSS? Probably not.
Nevada Security
Yeah, the Nevada
site.
National Security Site. Oh, Matt, yeah, awesome. I'm gonna be around.
Looking at Ben in the webcam there.
Is that alright? He's very focused.
Art in this game is gorgeous. This was a PS3 game originally, right? Oh, really? 6-axis? Okay. Whoa, big long legs.
Oh, right on.
What does that do? That's cool. I think I have a run button. I think this was remastered for PS4. I don't think this is just a straight port. Really, Dieter? Like those tags, there's a lot of troll tags.
Walk faster.
Working on it.
I want to see what the things are.
Sand, it's hard. Have patience.
Mount Doom.
That's cool. Hey, it's box art.
It's a nice opening.
Oh, I could still move on the title screen, that was cool. I would say that Flow and Flower were both more toys than games. This feels like a game at the beginning. Can you actually
like
beat Skyrim without fighting anything?
Grapes?
I don't know, it's a good question. They have what look like worn out kanji on them. Mountain off in the distance is very pretty.
Ooh. Symbol.
Hiking simulator. It's super glitchy, so
Go
proud.
touch it.
It's touching me.
I see. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, it's fine. I consent. I got a cool little light vibration from that. Hold X. Whoa!
Super
That's
jump.
cool. Wow. Oh, but I have to have these things to power it. I see. When I use that, it's a big charge ability, and it's really weak if I try to spam it. It's pretty dope. Wouldn't be able to finish the main story. The little sound effects when these things touch you is very much like blow and flower. It's cool. Do little hops, looks like. My cool no-armed person. Playing as a really souped-up Homestar runner over here. So I explore the world and I look for little things like that, perhaps.
Little water.
That little guy. I don't know what I'm doing with my wife. Thinking about getting into male modeling. Or
High
maybe
finance.
high finance? Cool. Oh, it's making my scarf longer every time I do that, I think. Oh wait, no, I think it's charging up my scarf with pretty energies. Yeah, Homestar is pretty great. Maybe I don't know a spoiler about this game. Maybe I'm confusing this game with a different game. We'll see.
Oh, what is... Maybe you know it. There's this like, are you sick of playing 2-Fit Biddle to a
Yeah. It's
Westland and his yellow dog?
It's.
I can't do it.
Are you tired of playing second fiddle to a 2-bit Wessel man and his yellow dog?
That's it.
Huh. What is this thing? Where are these pedestals? I need to collect all the glyphs, presumably? Oh wait, here we go. Star10.net. Kitties, you just ate.
Here, enjoy
Jesus,
licking
Marty.
the bowl.
Game is super pretty. Game I was just playing had a really cool. I was playing it in 8-bit for most of the game, then it went to 16-bit. I didn't know it was coming.
I'm trying to pay attention. I don't know what we just saw.
Yeah, me neither. It's cool though. And that's the game. Oh wait, no.
Well, it was very easy.
Yes, it is easy.
He's referring to Toddle and Bird.
This area has a very sandy Shadow of the Colossus vibe to it. Big and empty. But it's not like scary or dreadful.
Really, it's a desert.
I don't think it's dreadful.
Deserts are scary.
Because they're empty.
Yeah, and like you die of thirst.
Whoa, that's cool. Red Ticket Simulator. Whoa, that's even cooler. Yeah, that long broken bridge. I feel like the fact that they make you use 6-axis to change the camera is funny, but I don't have to do it in most cases, it looks like. Whee! Okay, so presumably I do the puzzles all through here to get the bridge to complete. And that pretty much just means walking around and finding the big shimmery things.
Hey, Leia! How's it going?
Whoa, sand surfing.
Man, I'm good. I'm gonna like really dig in this whole 3-day weekend, and then so I only have a 3-day work week next week because I have Friday off. So then I get 2 3-day weekends.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm in a good place.
That's gonna give me another little ribbon bridge.
3-day weekend hype.
Hey, thanks, Theo. This game actually has more in common with Flow and Flower than I first thought, but it definitely feels like you're moving through it. Flow and Flower were both like you're in this little toy space. There wasn't a progression where you would see new areas or explore new spaces.
Alright, I'll be right back.
See ya. I think there's optional things for me to do. And I think the spoiler I was talking about must be for a different game that I've confused with Journey. There's some other PS3 game that I know a thing about. And based on what I've seen of the first 11 minutes of this, I think I was thinking of a different game. I don't know what it was though. I'll say what I thought the spoiler was when I beat this. People can tell me what game I was thinking of. Not gonna be able to make it! No! Whoa, what's this? That's pretty. This is kind of just like an explore what you want. I really like it. Might be able to use these to get to that glyph. Don't look away when riding your horse. Red Dead 2 punishes you for running into people with your horse, right? If you bump into somebody in town, it gets mad at you. Hey, alright. I like how I can see most of the objectives in this game pretty far away. Hey, Aki, how you doing? Yeah, I had that problem a bit in Red Dead 1, where I'd go to press a button to get on my horse and I would like pull out my gun and piss everybody off and trigger a bounty. I guess it feels like it's a bigger problem in a game like Red Dead or, what's the game, LA Noire, because you can actually try to play it as a good guy. They're very, very pretty. This game does a good job of it. The game's pretty gorgeous. It's harder to accidentally pull your gun out. That's good. Sound design in this is very pretty as well. It's understated. That's a bridge tapestry over here. More floating red tickets. What are these machines? Just like in real life. Alright. That broken bridge definitely reminds me a lot of Shadow of the Colossus. But I think it goes to show what tone can do. This feels very like whimsical so far.
I put on my new lipstick.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah,
it's pretty.
I started this new thing where I wear lipstick. It's not really like normal lipstick. You kind of like paint it on and it lasts for fucking ever.
Yeah, you like kiss a cup and it doesn't leave a stain.
Yeah,
on it.
no, and it stays all day even after like drinking tea and having lunch.
It looks nice on you.
But yeah, see? It's a berry.
Very cute.
Yeah, and it's subtle. I don't like things that are too
intense.
Big. So I have a red, I have a berry, and I have like a pink. Thank you, Leia. That's why I put it on, because I knew that you appreciate lip color.
Get Robin in here.
Yeah.
You'll get the Robin reaction you want.
Right, like I put some on the other day and I was like, you know, Dylan, how does this look? And he's like, good. And I was like, what the fuck?
It looks nice. It looks nice, that's what I said. So, that looks nice.
No, that's incorrect. That is the wrong answer.
Kat gave you the reaction that he wanted. He said it's because he has trained with Donovan. Donovan wears makeup a lot more frequently. So he was like, whoa, look at you! Damn!
Thanks, Kavi. I don't think I've ever heard you use the word fly in that context.
True. Whoa, who's this?
It's like one of those clown things that you punch and it like falls forward.
And we see there's the white cloaked people from the tapestry from earlier.
And they grow corn or wheat and tall columns. Yeah, because it was the April Fool's stream, and I kind of dressed up, you know, different than I normally do. Put it that way, yeah. So I got this bright red. Oh man, it was like way
outside
out
your
of my
zone.
Yeah. But yeah, my lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss is popping. Standing on my vodka, and all the boys keep stopping.
You really like the
Or my lip
Girl
gloss is
Club
popping.
version of
My
that.
lip gloss is cool. Something.
The Girl Talk version is with
yeah, have you guys ever heard of Girl Talk? Girl Talk's awesome. I mean, this is probably dating myself, but he has 3 albums. No, maybe he has more than 3 albums, but I really like 2 of them.
He's a DJ that mixes hip hop and like classic rock.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
it's really cool.
So he does like Metallica's one where it's like
My lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss is popping.
Yeah, he's got it. It was still sexy. I was going for sexy, actually.
Non-clinical ADD
Just trying to be, you know, Brostead's girl, you know? Girl Talk.
Sorry, say that again. I was muting while I was opening this.
Oh, anyway, yeah. Girl Talk, Feed the Animals. I'm kind of like... What's the word? Not OCD. ADD. Non-clinical ADD when it comes to music, because like it changes up every 45 seconds.
Yeah.
So
if you ever get bored, you won't be for long.
Nope. I used to listen to it on the train to Chicago when I worked at a lab in Illinois called Fermilab. I used to take the train in, and it was exactly like 45 minutes. So.
Sand surfing is awesome.
So also with this lip stuff, Donovan got me the matte gloss instead of the like glossy gloss, and I think I really like the matte gloss a lot better.
Nice.
The glossy gloss is kind of sticky.
Ben wants my cheese curds really badly.
Let's see. Comfortably Numb, I think, was covered by the Scissor Sisters. And I actually really like that, unless there's another cover you're thinking of.
Yeah, it's like It's like ABBA doing Comfortably Numb.
It was really funny.
It's impressive that you liked it, Andrea, because like you consider anything that's messing around with Pink Floyd, you got to be careful in that space.
You do, yes.
I remember Comfortably Numb was on the radio on like my third or fourth date with Andrea, and I was talking about something. She said, we don't talk during Pink Floyd.
Dylan is Mr. Sexy Science Girl. I gotta get you a t-shirt that says that.
Mm-hmm. I have the weird like Facebook advertisement t-shirt that you got me. Benedict, do not paw at my cheese curds.
Oh yeah, he's like, I never thought I'd be married to a super sexy, smart physicist, but here I am living the dream.
Did you see the one that I got the ad for recently that was like...
You know these shirts that just have all this very specific text?
They like data mine your account,
marketing.
like... It's crazy being a wife married to a man born in April.
Yeah,
sometimes
born
he
in
scares
April
me.
Was funny.
What the fuck?
I'm a spoiled wife or something.
There's a subreddit for it that like is mostly parodies and satire. There's some really good shit in there. Isn't it crazy being a don't mess with a Twitch streamer born in April who has brown hair and was married in October?
I'm trying to think like what you have on your profile. Do you have that you like Rush? Would it know that? Black Mages?
Yeah, something like that. Something I have on my page.
2/3 of those things. Ray was a sister in the Midwest.
I do like the desert music from Nier Automata.
So has this just been like explore and get glyphs?
Yeah,
There hasn't been like any
pretty
enemies.
chill. No enemies. No.
Kind of like Fez.
Fez had puzzles though.
That's
You
true.
also just look around and find what you can find. I got this friendly red carpet guy.
Right on. Are there gonna be enemies?
Do you think so?
Really? So you just walk around and see pretty things and listen to
Pretty
calming
music, yeah, and explore the pretty desert and find. Yeah, I think that these carpet people are alive. It's very much in the same
And you
side.
probably like unravel a story slowly as you explore.
Yeah, the previous game was called Flow and Flower, and they were both very much like this. They had this like, you don't need to have enemies and puzzles to have a cool game experience.
How are your cheese curds?
They're really good.
So what's the difference between cheese and cheese curds?
I actually don't know, but I really like cheese curds. Just try one. Ben really likes these.
That tastes like cheese. I like cheese, it's a good thing.
I used to call them squeaky cheese. They're a delicacy in Wisconsin, where my dad is from.
Byproduct of cheese.
Like how huge and open this
Like,
desert is.
Are they what's
Move
left in
towards
the
mountain.
bottom of the barrel? Oh, no way.
Byproduct. Proper curds are squeaky. Yeah, they're squeaky when you chew them. And you make them with, they're an important part of the national Canadian delicacy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just eat them straight. Despite being squeaky, they shouldn't be coming to on stream too bad.
Do you melt the curds?
No, that's what poutine is.
It's melted cheese curd?
Yeah, it's curds and gravy. I'm trying to think if poutine is my favorite local delicacy. Definitely high up there. I normally don't eat on stream. It's 24 hours. I gotta
Yeah, you gotta get your
get my
energy.
energy. Mm-hmm.
Oh, the hot gravy melts them. That's pretty neat. It's like where they isn't the broth boiled, cook the meat.
I wasn't sure where to go at first, then I remembered the very first thing the game showed me was go to this mountain. I should probably go to the mountain.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Mountains are important landmarks.
I'm having...
Oh, he's hydrating with Diet Coke. Like, I keep trying to get him to drink water, but he's like, no, all I need is Diet Coke. Like,
Well, I haven't complained about it. I haven't, like... I understand that you're right. That's what's clear. You're right, I should drink more water.
Well, why don't you? It's not hard. You live in America, you turn the tap, you have clean water.
That might be a better question for Hyde, Mega Man.
I'll see, I like tap water.
Tap water is pretty good.
Yeah, not if that's true.
I definitely
not if you're
prefer it
afraid.
to bottled water.
I like all the tap water that I've been
I
exposed
mean, water's
to.
water, I guess.
Like, in America. Tap water in Mexico, different thing.
I've never lived anywhere with bad tap water. Vegas tap water is meh. It's hard. This is a cool machine. It looks like it's like trapped all these. They did this thing where they taught us that these guys are friends, right? And
Yeah.
they look like they're trapped, maybe? I don't know yet. I hope they're not trapped. Again, they're like animals because they respond to me and they do their little sonar thing. Thanks, ribbon guy. I think my parents who live in Arkansas also do not drink the tap there. I remember them telling me that. But it was fine in Ohio. It's fine in New Mexico.
California.
Fine in California. Hey, Ben. Here, Ben, you may have one cheese curd.
You give a Ben a cheese curd, he's gonna want more cheese curds. And that's the end of the story. And then Ben didn't get cheese curds, and he was sad. The end.
Ben, this is not for you. I just gave you one. That means you should be satisfied.
If you
right?
give a Ben a cheese curd, he's gonna want another cheese curd.
Here, Ben, go get it.
Marty's gonna go get it.
Yeah, I hate
I
purified
wonder
water as well.
if it's like what you grew up with. Like milk,
probably.
you know?
Mhm. Purified
I'm so glad you like 2% milk. Ugh.
Plasticky is a good description. It tastes like the cooler, I guess.
But I also don't mind.
Yay, we
bottled
freed
water.
the ribbon people.
Hooray! Good job.
Ribbon animals. I like 2%.
Can I help you, Ben?
What a big milk guy, though.
So I would have won that argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed, Tommy. Skim milk's the worst.
I've never had milk. So, I think I gotta put this. I've never had a glass of milk and been like, ah, I feel satisfied. I feel like I have to keep drinking milk, like it has like MSG in it or something.
Really?
Yeah, it's
That's
a weird
so
feeling. Like, it
weird.
like coats the inside
No
of my
wonder
mouth.
you don't like it, because then if you drink too much milk, then you don't feel
I know,
good.
right? No, it's like the only way to. It's the Futurama. I gotta have another slurm to wash that slurm taste out of my mouth. Like, it's literally true with milk for me. Now I have that experience with all purified water at Mega Man. I hear where Dieter's coming from. Yeah. Just purified water in general. Tap water
Oh, it's
has a
my lip
flavor.
gloss is popping, my lip gloss is cool. All the boys keep stopping, they check me after school. I think. Lip gloss is cool.
Skim milk is dirty water.
Standing by my locker, and all the boys keep stopping. Yeah.
My favorite one is talking about that lacrosse stuff. I love all the memes. You came up with one, right? I remember what it was. I like it was.
Remind me what the meme is?
Oh, La Croix or whatever. It's like soda water that was shipped in a truck near bananas.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kami.
It's like a low battery strawberry.
Oh, it was like La Croix or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was transported next to a truck carrying limes.
Sure. I like that.
Or something like that.
Mm. I think my favorite one is the low battery strawberry is pretty good. Oh, I gotta get a jump power. Wait! Alright, I got it.
Wow, water that looked at a grapefruit.
Yeah, that's pretty good too. Looked at her.
Oh, I do. There was a soap that I liked, and it was probably because it was really sugary. It was vanilla, I think. Yeah, I think it was vanilla. That was really good. Oh, we just started the La Croix joke time.
Ben's trying to eat my tree skirts. No.
I mean, that's so, you know, same old, same old. The lighting in this is really pretty.
Yeah, I agree. I like the sound design too.
Oh, really? Penny Arcade jumped on that? Nice.
Click on that and that. I can't. Millennials can't get enough of my off-market fluids. Pretty good.
Nice.
Almond to vanilla silks, going from skim milk to coffee creamer. Mm. Never had almond milk. Nice, that was cool.
I missed it. What happened?
Oh, I just, I ate a lot of the, well, I borrowed the power of a lot of the little ribbons and I flew really high.
You've been saying LaCroix, right? It's French, which means I can't pronounce it.
La Croix or something, I don't know. Just ignore, pronounce the vowels differently and ignore several of the consonants and then pronounce the remaining consonant wrong, and that's French.
Do brownies count as a cookie? Like, what if you smushed them really thin? Then would they be a cookie?
This is like the sandwich structure.
Hot dogs are
anarchist.
technically a sandwich.
You're a true neutral.
Yeah.
Structure neutral, ingredient neutral.
Yeah. I mean, life is simpler that way. You don't have to explain yourself.
But is a Pop-Tart a sandwich?
No, it doesn't have meat.
Okay. All right.
But then you say,
sure
oh, what about the
neutral.
Veggie Delight at Subway?
What about a Veggie Delight at Subway? Andrea.
Yeah.
I love the color changes here.
I don't know.
Whoa.
I'm okay with saying that's not a sandwich.
This game is gorgeous.
In order to make things simple. What would I call it then? Deconstructed salad?
So we have quite a few non-Americans in chat. They might not be here because it's super late in Europe right now. But I've noticed that Europeans have an issue with what we call a salad. Like an egg salad.
Peanut butter has protein in it and is therefore close enough to meat to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
There's no way this game looks anywhere near as good on stream. Like, artifacting gets really bad when you have individual grains of sand.
Yeah, this is really gorgeous right now.
So if you're just watching this game, you should probably play it at some point. It's very pretty. The golden sunlight. Just have a bunch of confetti and snow on the screen at the same time. It doesn't look too bad? That's cool. Especially 60 frames per second with the Switch movement.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's different. That was a really cool sequence. I really like the color change throughout it, where it's just like sunset golden. See some more tapestry. Tapestries. This is a castle, and we have many tapestries.
You are an Earth
Scottish lord, then I am Mickey Mouse. How dare he? It's too bad this is a console exclusive. I feel like this would be way up Sailor Dan's alley. He really likes walking simulators.
Nice.
I actually didn't know this was a walking simulator.
Is that a spaceship?
Maybe.
Alien.
Bunch of dudes. War, that's... wow. That's surprising. Pillowy mounds of mashed potatoes.
What?
What? Oh no, it's... You're fine, Spiky. Knowing that it was a walking simulator, it wasn't a big deal. There's a much bigger spoiler if this is the game that I think it is. Please don't say what it is in case anyone watching hasn't played the game before. People know what I'm talking about. Do you see Ben?
Hey, little guy. Don't fucking touch me. Hey, little guy. And you're over it.
Utter bull. I love how much the color palette changes in this game. You think that they couldn't do a lot with it, given that it's all desert, but...
Don't you paw at me.
I had a tortilla, and he went to grab it, put his paw in the tortilla and clawed it, and I took it back from him, and he pawed again and grabbed it with even more force. Hey, it's a little friend. Friendo! No, it's not a big deal at all.
Someone's getting corporal snuggling for swatting at me. And that someone is bad. And look, you're just gonna sit here and snuggle and look at the cheese curds that you're not eating.
I'm gonna eat the cheese curds so he doesn't suffer so much. He wants them so bad. Yeah. After being on diet soda for so long, regular soda tastes like liquid sugar. Like I can feel it coating my teeth. Whoa, it's like it's underwater? I think it's meant to resemble that, but there's still like... still sand everywhere. I think it just looks like that. That's cool. This is awesome. Are these just variations? Are they still the red ribbons?
Yeah, they look like it.
And they managed to maintain the water feel by just having these all over the place so you can continually do the jumping, flying thing. This game is rad. Would it be the evil machines? Because I assume that that's the case.
You mean the aliens?
Oh, yeah. Japan seems to have a thing against technology.
I've never had tofurkey.
Sure, it's fine.
I'm glad it exists.
Yeah. Hey, friendo.
You're so unhappy.
Whoa! That was unexpected.
And you win, yay!
That was cool.
Too bad they're all gone. All gone.
Can you set them down? Finish the cheese curds. It's like, can you technically control the camera a little bit with the 6-axis, but the game seems to do that entirely on its own. God, this game is gorgeous. I don't think this area is intended to be underwater, it just feels like it. Oh no! There are bad things. I don't think I can fight them, though. Yeah, I can see the Jawa comparison. Okay, just taught me stay away from these things. Although I have a feeling it wouldn't kill me. If I am actually in danger, that's a really cool way to start the game. In the first 40 minutes, there's no threat. Kind of immerse you in this safe world.
And be like, surprise, mother...
You're not safe.
Motherfucker.
Hey, thanks, Leah.
Yay! Whenever I was playing Final Fantasy X and Titus I made him use cheer, I'd always be like, yeah, guys, we got this! Yeah!
What did you name Titus in your playthrough?
Tyler.
T-Y-L-E with a...
Or an accent, yeah. Because he looked like Tyler. A bro. But he looks like a really prissy bro.
Yeah, guys, you can do it. Maybe I can change the cheer sound effect to that. Oh god.
Uh-oh, it's got you in its sight.
Seems bad.
Dun 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 dun
now,
dun.
I don't know if that was scripted or not, and that's really cool. Like, it felt like I made a mistake, but it's possible that I would have run into one eventually no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
I love games that do that, where you're like, did I screw up?
Yeah, we got this, guys! Yay, cupcakes!
Hi, Ben. Are you so little? He's like, I'm so hungry. We'll see if he snuggles with me later. He did when we were doing the La Mulana streams when you were in Vietnam. I don't know if these are flashbacks.
Maybe the big white guys are the aliens.
Hmm.
Oh wait, no, they're the ones who got destroyed by the aliens. Oh, look at all the dead white guys.
Oh yeah, they all died. That's really sad. I think that's the point. Not really knowing what it's about. The developer has made several other games like this. Hey, that's me! Maybe I'm special.
Yeah, we got this!
Memory card and do my first save. I love Titus. Hey, a coffin? Like you changed the name. I guess none of the characters ever refer to him by name because of the naming system.
Voice acting.
Thought I saw a thing
Oh,
there.
did the wave just die? It's too bad. It was a really fun thing to do at sporting events.
Trophy earned trials.
I like your scarf.
I think it's been getting longer throughout the game. Don't confirm that if that's true. This white indicator tell me where I should be going, maybe? Not. Whoa!
Hey, it's your long-lost twin brother!
Hello!
He has an even longer and prettier scarf
Hi.
and robe.
Okay, this is the game that I knew the spoiler for. Okay.
Oh, I don't know the spoiler.
Sweet. See if you
Are you
figure
gonna
it
get
out.
to it?
What's that?
Are you gonna get to it? Like, at one point you're gonna stop playing this game.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna beat this one. It's only 2 hours.
Okay.
That's awesome, though. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, this is super rad, and I like that it happens 46 minutes in. I'm actually kind of shocked that this is even able to work 6 years after the game came out. At 7 p.m.
Are you controlling both of them?
No. This guy's helped me out. Oh, whoops. So I think the white on the side of the screen is showing me where my buddy is.
That's cool.
This is so rad. I'm super pumped by this. I think Andrew will figure it out eventually.
You're Adam and Eve.
Nope.
Kicked out of paradise, which is why you're red, because you're bad.
It's not a story spoiler, if that makes sense. It's a mechanics spoiler. So close.
It's funny, when he was at PAX, I watched this movie called Mother that I actually found interesting. But he's like,
It's a
I can't
Darren
believe you
Aronofsky
fucking
movie. Why
watched
did you
that
watch
movie.
that movie? Jesus.
I like Jennifer
It's
Lawrence.
super dark.
Yeah, well, I wasn't really getting the biblical themes because I was very, very dense.
Yeah, if you called me about the
Until
movie and you're
at the
explaining like,
end.
oh, okay, it's this, 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 this. And you're like, oh.
Oh, I get it
Whoa.
now.
Yeah, my buddy's robe is way cooler than mine. Super long
I liked that
scarf.
movie. I recommend watching it. If you're into, like...
I'll say what it is when the game's over.
You're a movie
You could
fan.
probably figure it out. If you pay attention, I think you can figure it out.
So now if I don't figure it out, it's because I'm stupid?
No,
or
it's
didn't
not
pay
because you're
attention?
stupid. I only say that because I already know what it is because it was spoiled for me, right? Maybe I wouldn't have figured it out if it hadn't have been spoiled for me. But I think you could.
What if you went, like, in the complete opposite direction of your buddy? Would he follow you?
I don't know. It's a good question.
It's funny, they had a, and I didn't end up wanting to go. They, I guess Peak was having a stump and astronomer night. I was like, dude, that would be just too easy for me. Like, ask me to just pronounce the Supreme Court Justice lady who broke her ribs. It's Ruth Bader Ginsburg or something.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Oh, okay. I just
Bader believe it.
I just switched the G and the V, but like, I was like, you're gonna stump me very easily. Ask me about the rules of cricket. I have no fucking idea.
This is so cool. Whoa! It's like a little whale!
Nice. Can you ride it?
Yeah,
Nice.
this game is so cool. When I first started playing, I'm like, oh, this is kind of neat. And then we got to this part, and now I'm
That's
super
pretty
on board.
neat.
I have a guess about how they're going to make it super obvious what the mechanic is.
Can you do it right now?
No, it's going to have to be at the end of the game.
Is it sacrificing your friend and drinking their blood?
No, it's definitely not that.
I mean, that's what it's been leading up to.
You're right, clearly. Everything about the game has been telegraphing that. Actually, there's a very good reason, I think, why you haven't figured out what the mechanic is yet. So when I explain it, you'll get it. Shoot, get this thing. Okay, maybe I already did it. I did. I think when there's water, I can swim indefinitely. That keeps my thing charged. Yeah, I think so, this name. I think something's gonna happen. Well, part of it is the reason she doesn't know is it's designed to be secret. And the other thing is I don't think that she's... I can't answer the question without giving away what it is, never mind. I'll say what it is afterward. It's not her fault, basically. Thanks, friendo. This is so cool. There's people who already know what's going on in this game are like, what's the metagame of what he's talking about? Yo. If only that meant gin in real life. You still drinking gin, Andrea?
I'm drinking rum and Coke Zero right now.
Oh, very good. Is that making you happy?
It is. It's my as low calories as you can get drink.
They hit the transition to the thing really well. I wonder if the entire first 40 minutes of gameplay is secretly hiding the transition, like the hallways that preload next areas. That was what I was like, I knew the spoiler, but I was like, how do they pull that off without the player being super obvious to the player?
Look, it's you! Your little magical
Yay.
heart.
And it's all the stuff I've done so far. See, I made the little bridge earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Dozing off when you heard alcohol. I had my little friendos.
Yep.
And I went down into the underwater part,
Mhm,
and there were a bunch of monsters.
Mm-hmm.
underwater part, monsters. And then I got to this big tall building, and I had a red friendo helping me out.
Something about wind. Oh, you have to get up to the mountain.
Close to the mountain. This game's really cute. Oh, cool. I think it's still sand. Maybe it is so now. You're pretty high on the mountain.
You know, if they were really your friends, those little flying guys would just fly you to the top of the mountain. It's like, why didn't Gandalf just summon the fucking eagles to bring them to Mount Doom? Isn't that the question?
I think we share our scarf energy. I guess as long as one of us has energy, we can replenish each other. Yeah, that's really cool. This game is so rad. I'm super pumped. I know the bottom of my buddy's cape is way better too. I wonder how they came up with this too.
Yep, we knew there'd be wind.
Oh man, I hope this ends the way I think it's gonna end.
With you killing your buddy?
No, you'll see. I'll explain it to you. Because if it ends the way I think it's gonna end, then you and Leah will understand what's happening immediately, and what has been happening for a while now.
They're gonna get some really good lipstick. And my admin yesterday was gushing over. She liked my shirt and my lipstick.
Oh,
She's
nice.
like, oh my god, I wish I could just give you a makeover. But in a nice way. If that makes sense.
Right.
She's like, oh, you know, you could add like some mascara and a little shimmer.
And you're like, no.
I'm like, I'm good. The lipstick was a big step for me.
Yeah.
Maybe in another, like, 10 years.
I think I've seen you wearing makeup very few times in our relationship. Less than 10 times, I think. Buddy's very cautious.
I respect that. You're not in a hurry.
All the telltale signs point to me killing my friend.
Aw, you're sweet, Leia. Yeah, I've always felt like, because I wear glasses, that, you know, anything I do to my eyes is going to kind of get hidden, and it's going to make it look like, I don't know, I'd have to be really careful, because if I do too heavy with the eyes and I have the glasses, it's just, like, too much. I don't want to look like a raccoon.
I trust you! I love marching against the wind. That looks so cool. I love this game. This is so awesome.
Burp.
See ya. Aw! It's a little friend. They do such a good job of making what is essentially a carpet emote. I mean, I guess Disney did that as well, but... I've always been really impressed, just generally, how good humans are at designing inanimate objects and making them have human-like qualities. I think it's actually artists are good at it, but humans are really good at, like, putting human-like qualities on non-human things. Pareidolia, I think it's called. You see faces where there aren't any. Robots are back. I really like the way they established the scarves early on, where it's like, you need to interact with the scarf in order to recharge your scarf energy. So if you're with someone else who's also a living scarf, you can recharge your scarf energy all the time. Infinite scarf.
I love how now that the cheese curds are gone, Ben is gone.
Yeah. Now he doesn't care.
Nope. He's just off sulking that he didn't get key cheese curds. Or more cheese curds. Oh, I know.
What?
Your friend was a ghost the whole time.
Close. Or it's a mechanics thing.
Yeah, I know. I have no idea.
Good guess.
Thank you.
It's one of those arguments for games as art. It's really interesting that, like, I think this was spoiled for me by a review of the game. I'm like, why would you do that? I think we're going to get to experience it, even though, like, I've just been going on hints, we're going to get to experience it vicariously through Andrea. And she realizes what it is. The main character is actually Bruce Willis. All along.
What?
Oh, man. Climbing this mountain is tough. Gotta keep my scarf energy! Can't get my buddy's scarf energy! Keanu Reeves in 3 whole Matrix movies. Oh!
Oh, you fucked your shit up.
Woof.
That's rude.
I think that cut down both of our
Oh, your scars. It did. Oh, you're not gonna help the thing stuck in the snow?
Try to here. What if your friend was really the friends you made along the way? Friend is secretly Billy Mays. Oh. Oh boy.
You know, they should have a walking simulator where your whole motivation to walk is to catch eggs in Pokemon Go. So that you don't actually have to go outside to play Pokemon Go. Actually, no, on second thought, that's a terrible idea. One of the best things about Pokemon Go is that you have to go outside and occasionally socialize with people.
I'm really excited to see where this game's gonna go. Pokemon don't go. Yeah, basically, that's the new Switch one.
Pokemon sit.
I'm a big fan of sitting. Enjoy it. I'm listening to you this time, friend. No, friend!
What are you doing?
Friend!
Hey, they're still living. Just walk it off, they're fine.
Scarf! My friend's scarf!
Fuck that asshole.
Yeah, right? I really like that we can recharge each other's energy. That's such a cool mechanic. Wait, friend!
Dumbass. And now you're crushed. Oh, he's still going? Still good? He's still good? Or she? You girl? Where the fuck are you going?
Poor friend. Camera angle here is cool. This is awesome. The music's really good too. I do think the first 40 minutes are a tutorial for this. It's both a tutorial and it's a way to obfuscate the mechanic.
What's obfuscate mean?
To conceal, to hide.
Ah.
So like sometimes in video games they'll have like a really long hallway. Not like the long hallway, but like rather than have a loading screen, there'll be a hallway that's secretly loading stuff in front of you. Or like it happens a lot in Tomb Raider 2013 where you'll like get stuck in a wall and Lara will have to crawl through it really slowly. What's actually happening is that's a loading screen. Alright, close to the front. You see it, friend? Thank you for the tip. Sorry I didn't notice it at first.
What, the rock?
Yeah, I was supposed to hide behind the rock. And we gotta warm each other up the whole time. Oof. We're at the top of the mountain now. I guess there's a clue to where we're supposed to stand too, where the snow is missing.
Hmm.
No! Wow. They really sent me far down.
Have you already been here?
I don't know, I think this looks different. We were supposed to fall there. I think this is around where we fell off before. Oh man, we're getting close!
Are you?
Yeah?
Still looks pretty far away. Do we have to get to the top?
I think so. I don't know. Guess we'll see. Oh no!
Your scarf got even smaller.
Eating all our scarf energy. Doesn't snowfall contribute
That's
to rainfall?
true. Well, Antarctica's a desert.
Oh yeah. I know. There's so many ways that this game could go wrong. I'm glad we had a good experience on stream here.
Did they ever tell you why you're doing this? I guess you have nothing else to do. This just seems like a lot of effort.
We're the only beings
It's like,
in existence.
you know what I'm
I
gonna
like
do?
the
I'm gonna
sound going
fucking
out there,
climb
just the
that
two of us
mountain.
walking.
Ain't got nothing else to do.
And like my little thing doesn't make any sound anymore. Oh, we're slowing way
dude,
down.
he loves JoJo.
Oh, we're gonna freeze. Keep going.
Cut your buddy open and sleep in his body.
I love how much they're slowing us here. This is fantastic. I get it. Oh, the music's totally gone too.
Womp womp.
Good timing, Madeline. Just don't stop believing. We were trying to make it home to the people that avoided the invasion.
Oh, sweet, there's a shortcut.
Oh, I can control this. Cool.
Did they help your buddy too? They did! Awesome. Good job, tall white guys.
Like how that's musical. They gave me... I think we have similarly long scarves now. We made it to the top.
Well, no, you're not there yet. I mean, you're close.
It's like some Nirvana stuff. Enlightenment.
Is this the end?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it still has to do one big thing. I think this whole game is gorgeous. Aw. Uptime tall white guys get credit for their accomplishments. In this society, you know,
I'm sorry, that was really
it's just really hard.
That's a perfect DJ Arc statement, too. I can just imagine you saying it.
Yeah.
Completely deadpan.
I know you don't like Akewood, but there's an Akewood comic where a character is like, oh my god, the perfect thing to say ever, and then their head explodes because the thing that was said was so perfect. He was clearly joking. I'm really glad you're here for this game, Andrea.
Yeah, it's super cool. Did I miss anything else super cool?
No?
Not really. The rest of it's just been boring.
Uh,
Can't believe
actually-
people are still here.
I thought you meant in this game. No, the other games we played were also very cool, but I'm especially glad you're here for this one. I'll explain why soon.
It feels like an interactive symphony.
That's a good way to put it, yeah.
Right? Because, like, symphonies are supposed to invoke all this imagery.
But you're...
Which, I mean, fine, you could say, oh, well, you should be able to use your imagination. But, like,
it's
I like
the video game version of
coupling
Fantasia.
of the... Yeah, it's like a video game Fantasia. Oh, are you Mega Man? Nice. I will not be pulling an all-nighter with him. Hey, you made it! To the Butt Crack Mountain.
Is that really what we're calling it?
I mean, I don't see you presenting anything else.
Night, Kevin. Thanks for hanging out.
Oh no, I hope you, yeah, you should go to sleep and try to nip that in the bud, you know? Drink lots of water.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dude, I remember once in college, I could feel myself getting sick, so I went to see the doctor, and I was like, I need an antibiotic, and she's like, no, it'll go away. And then, like, 3 days later, it got really, really bad, so I went to see her again, she's like, yeah, let's do an antibiotic. I'm like, I fucking hate you, bitch! Like, we could have nipped this in the bud!
There's a reason
But
they're
I
careful.
I know.
You don't hate her. We should not give antibiotics to people for no reason.
There was a reason.
Well, she didn't know that. She saw you the first time. This is awesome. This game is so pretty. I love the camera angles. I love the lighting. I love the color palettes. I love the sequences. Like the part where you freeze together that's gonna stick in my mind for a long time.
I guess it could have been a virus. Yeah, because I ended up getting this nasty, like, black stuff in the back of my throat. I don't know. It was really gross.
We made it through the butt crack.
Yay!
Together.
What's on the other side of the butt
Friendship is
crack?
magic. I think I know. There's only a couple ways they could do the thing that I think they're doing. And it would make sense for it to happen now.
Oh, you guys kind of look like Mountain there with the...
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You kind of look just the thing we were just walking in.
Mm-hmm.
You're really good at noticing stuff like that. Like the prison bars and
Oh, yeah,
cinematography.
dude, I had to point that shit out to him, and now he sees it everywhere. It's like the arrow in the FedEx logo.
Yeah.
Once you know about it.
In movies and TV shows, it's really common to show a character's leather.
Devil Wears Prada, she's in this taxi, and they have this, like, vertical line building reflecting in the window, and it looks like she's behind bars because, you know, Anne Hathaway is now free of all that bullshit, and she still is behind the bars.
The radiant butt crack.
At least that's my interpretation of it. Although I'm pretty sure that's what it's supposed to be. Wait, I thought you already got up there. Oh wait, yeah, no, there you are.
No problem. It was a delight.
Well, see, now I know this is a false ending.
Well, we don't know that for sure.
Right, you said there was gonna be some cool mechanic thing.
No, it's already happened. If the game doesn't make it super obvious, I'll tell you what it is. But I'm happy that you didn't know what it was, because I was worried that it would be so obvious that it would be impossible to miss for a blind player. And that's only because I had it spoiled for me, so it's impossible for me to not see it, if that makes sense. Okay, it's gonna be obvious, I think.
Dude, the music is like the unsung hero in this game.
Way less obvious to a blind player. Yeah. It's hard to say. You know, I know what it is, so it's impossible for me to imagine if I would have noticed. But the fact that Andrea and Leah watched this whole thing without picking up on it is
It's like you
good
just
evidence.
walked a lot. There were some assholes that like cut your scarf down, but then some like not assholes. You know,
The
some tall white
only
guys.
reason I think I may have
Gave
known
you
is because I
scarf
play
back?
a lot of video games. I play more video games than Andrea does.
Yes, he does.
But I don't know if that's enough. It may have still eluded me. Because the game did a really good job of hiding it. There's a secret mechanic that has been going on this entire game. We're not going to say what it is for people that don't know. I'll say what it is when the game is officially over. If it ends.
You move one leg in front of the other and you go forward. Is that the mechanic? 'Cause that's pretty innovative.
That's cool, Plaster. I wish I did. I'm so bummed that I know, like... But I'm glad Andrea was here, because she doesn't. So it's like I get to experience it blind. Yeah, we'll wait till after the reveal to comment on it. Yeah, I think I read it in a fucking review of the game. What is wrong with you?
The story of walking. Walking with purpose.
It's a lot of walking. I actually thought that game company was Japanese. I must have been incorrect from looking at this credits list.
Did this game do well?
Yeah, this game, I think it got a couple Game of the Year awards, didn't it? Maybe not Game of the Year since it's so short. But it got awards and it was critically acclaimed. I don't think I've actually played, now that I think about it, I've definitely played Flow, but I don't know if I played Flower.
Oh, damn it!
What?
I'm just waiting for this reveal, man.
So you go to bed?
No, I'm not gonna go to bed. I took I napped from 3 to 6.
Oh, okay. That's where you were.
That's what I was doing.
Very good.
Yeah. I almost kept sleeping, but I was like, no.
I should get up.
Yeah. I can't go to bed at 3.
No, it's not an Eagles thing. There's really good reasons the Eagles don't work. This game worked really well for me.
I thought you weren't listening to me.
What'd you say?
I said I thought you weren't listening to me. I made that comment and you didn't say anything.
Yeah, that was where the game started.
Oh, was someone else's playthrough?
No?
Okay, because I was going to say, they didn't Automaticon or whatever do that?
So, that's the name of a player.
Yeah. So, it was their playthrough that you were following?
No.
Okay.
You're close, though.
Playing at the same time?
Yeah, it was secretly multiplayer. The other person, my little buddy that was talking to me and showing me where to hide and stuff, was another player.
Right, but were they playing at exactly the same time? Well, then what happens if there's only one person in the world playing this game?
So, they risk that, I think. That's what I was saying about this game is enormous risk to not work. Because, I think the entire first 40 minutes, the game was secretly matchmaking. It was trying to find another player to play with me. And I think that's part of why they had such a long scarf. You probably get a longer scarf the more people you help with. The post-game plot twist. They must have a bot if they don't have someone else, because someone must have played it for the first time. But you're right, it's like the Nier Automata thing, where it's you don't realize that you're actually helping somebody. Yeah, so the reason I thought I would have noticed it is because the way that the other character was moving was super erratic. It was moving like a player. And granted, I noticed that because I knew that was the case, but I think I would have noticed it.
That could have been programmed in.
You think so? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like that twist. Okay, good, Aki. So you caught onto it too?
Wait, but why would they go? Because they did some stupid ass shit. Going right ahead and having that bad guy whack them back.
Right. So I was laughing during those sequences. This guy's not actually the best at showing me around.
I just thought it was a shitty NPC.
It was actually a bad player. They got hit twice by the thing. The first time he tried to warn me and I missed it, and I tried beeping at him I'm sorry.
Wait, but this is such a short game. The chances of 2 people playing it at the same time.
At this point, I'd have gotten anxiety because I'd be afraid they had surprise cop. It's apparently pretty high. I think that's why they spend 40 minutes at the beginning matchmaking. I think that whole sequence is secretly matchmaking. So,
you meet your friend at different times?
That could be the case, or maybe they connect you 10 minutes in, and the other person just waits in a lobby area until you show up.
Oh, well, then that makes it really obvious.
Well, let me see. I'm not going to keep playing it super far, but I'm curious if I hit New Journey, if it has me be a friend or not. Oh, actually, what it must be is, you must both play through the opening at the same time, I guess. And then whoever gets there, and it's just matchmaking behind the scenes the whole time. It was definitely live. It was not a recording of someone else's playthrough.
Okay.
Say that for sure.
That's cool.
But
so this game requires the internet. And I bet you're playing this game and you're like, why the fuck does this require the internet?
Well, See, I feel like when I was saying earlier that I bet this game, I bet there's lots of ways this game could fail. It could fail if the other person's a troll and doesn't actually play the game and runs around. It could fail if you go to start the game up and it says you need to be connected to the internet. And you'd be like, why the fuck would I need to do that, right? But what they're counting on is most people are just passively connected and don't even think about it because it never pops up in the corner and says now connecting to player, that sort of thing. One of those things that literally affects you if you don't play the game. Like if you tell someone, oh yeah, the person you go on this journey with was actually another person, someone will be like, yeah, cool. Now, do you always run into the other person in that same tower area, or can you connect at any point throughout the playthrough?
Yeah, like what if you spend all your time in the beginning dicking around?
Oh, God, was actually another person? I love them. It's possible that you connect at different times and it's not a secret lobby. Like when the game first came out, there could have been so many people playing that I would have had a buddy immediately in the first zone. Mm. And when I had to figure stuff out by myself, like I was still pretty much able to figure it out by myself, but it would have been a lot faster if there was someone else figuring it out at the same time. You can only get connected on certain levels? Okay. Oh, you can have multiple companions. That's cool. So there can be multiple red people at the same time. Right on. That's really cool, though. I'm glad we played that. Let's go ahead and wrap. I'm going to take a short break, grab another drink, and we'll play our next game, which is a video game. Don't Starve.
I mean, that's good advice.
It's the name of the game.
Yeah, it's also good advice.
Oh, you can connect with different players in different levels. I see. But you only ever have one buddy at a time. Gotcha. All right, I'll be back in a little bit with Don't Starve. See you guys soon.